I didn't know anything about Power Rangers. When it debuted in '93, I was already in high school, so I'd heard of it, oh yeah, that kid's TV show kind of thing. So agent calls, and it was actually for Time Force the year before, Wall Force, and went in there, all right, cool, whatever, didn't get it, obviously. And then the next year, call up, okay, again, yeah, that kid's show or whatever. Went in there, and it's the ones that you don't care about is when you get booked for the job, you know? So I was just kind of like, all right, whatever, you know? And so got the call, hey, you know, and of course I wasn't auditioning for the Lunar Wolf. They didn't tell anybody. It was prior seasons that I was reading for. And so, you know, got the job and was sitting down with the writers, executive producers, and they said, you're gonna be the Lunar Wolf Ranger. And I'm like, oh cool, a wolf, you know? This is the storyline, here's the script, this is what we expect, you know, whatever, go home, make your notes, whatever, and then of course when we film, okay, you know. So I went in there, and by the end of the first week, after, you know, them watching all the dailies, the executive producer came down, and he's sitting there and he's like, what you're doing works for a 2-hour movie, but this is a kid's TV show, you need to be over the top. And I'm just like, dang it, you know, everything, I mean, because I was making it really dark and, you know, all that kind of stuff, and so I had a really hard time adjusting to that, but still, you know, it kind of worked out and everything. And